You're listening to Truly Unruly with Marcus and Jessica Trufant.
We back. It's another episode of Truly Unruly with Marcus and Jessica Trufant. My name is Kel. Trufants, what's up, you guys? How y'all doing?
What's up? What's up, Kelland?
Why are you full
I'm
naming,
happy
bro?
to be alive.
You said you what, Mama?
Happy to be alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't we all? Aren't
Good,
we
Jess?
all?
Well, aside from my allergies, that literally just kicked in 2 hours ago, and I think I may fall apart. So I'm a teeth person, right? I've never had braces, all these things, you know. Now my whole mouth might be a filling, but you can't tell because they're like white. And so on Sunday night, I started having this weird, and I grind my teeth like hard to the point where it was a big thing. I had to go to the emergency room. I had to have a CT scan and my sign. It was serious. So I have TMJ and I wear a night guard, but I still grind my teeth. I grind them I clench during the day, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, so on Sunday, we were downstairs and I'm like, oh shit, something is going on. I'm having some pain and it's shooting down to my shoulder. Monday early evening, the pain was my entire right side of my face, shooting down my shoulder, my neck. I could no longer walk. I could no longer talk. I know Marcus was like, I was pretty,
Yeah.
he was pretty freaked out. I couldn't put my head up. So snot is just running out of my nose. I'm crying. I have never felt pain like that before in my life. To the point where I said, if I die,
You die?
I just die.
Drago.
Because if he dies, he dies. I was like, oh, fuck, this is the end for me. So Marcus calls the emergency dentist in Seattle.
One of them, so we don't get...
Shout out to, I don't even know this place. You know, I know when we drove up, you know, there was some transient people. You know, that's fine. They're everywhere, whatever.
Seattle.
Right, it's Seattle. And so we go in there. And mind you, I had taken some Oxy. And it took, I'd taken some Oxy, a couple of shots. Like, I was trying to do anything. Because I was just the car ride, every bump, I'm like, right. So by the time I get there, it kicked in a little bit. And so first the woman comes back and she's like, this is going to hurt. That's how you fucking address me? I'm sitting here dying.
And this is just to do the x-ray.
This is just to do the x-ray.
On your tooth.
Right.
For those of you who aren't following the story, this was a tooth issue.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, all right.
Well, kind of. And so then he comes back, the dentist. Who was this guy? I'm not sure if he was a dentist. We're not sure what his credentials were. He comes back and he's looking at the x-ray and he's like, looks like you need a root canal. He was like, I mean, I can do it. Excuse me? He was like, I don't know if I'll have time to finish it, but I mean, I think I have time. I mean, we can get started. And I was ready to take the death L at that point. You are not doing a root canal, right? No. Like, we can do it. What the fuck? So anyways, Marcus and I are like, no. So I'm like, I'm just going to go. And mind you, the pain meds had kicked in a little bit. So I could put my head up at this point. And they were like, you don't want any pain meds? And I'm like, oh, yes. So anyways, long story short, I had kind of an emergency root canal on Tuesday from grinding my teeth so much. I cracked my back tooth and bacteria got into it and I had an abscess. And it tore me apart.
Pretty intense couple days.
Tore me apart.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you're doing better now,
I know.
sister. Yeah,
I think I have a pretty high tolerance for pain.
That was tough.
But when he's worried, you know it was bad. So anyways, I just took up 15 minutes. Guys, don't grind your teeth.
When you grind your teeth, do you realize you're doing it?
No, I do it a lot when
It's in your sleep, right?
Sleep, but I clench when I clench when I work out. I clench when I'm stressed. And Carmen, our 16-year-old, she just got a night guard because she grinds her teeth. And so I've probably been grinding my teeth since I was young. And so I've cracked a lot of my teeth from grinding.
Sheesh.
Damn.
Right. So anyways, don't grind your teeth. And don't ever have an abscess in your tooth.
Ugh, that right there, that's what does it for me. Ooh, good Lord.
I know.
Yeah, remember everybody, brush, floss,
Wait a minute.
rinse.
That has nothing to do with brushing and flossing.
Teeth,
A crack.
I know. I'm just saying. Teeth hygiene. Okay, as a person that had braces. Okay, like no one's gonna love your mouth like you. Okay, no one's gonna love your mouth. No one's gonna love your nails. No one's gonna love your feet like you. So take care of that shit.
But here's the kicker.
True.
So he did the partial root canal because he was like, just to get like clean it out and put medication in it. And he was like, in a couple of days, we will know what to do next. And we might have to take your tooth out because it's dead. And the fuck, like I said, I'm a teeth person. Never had any issues with my teeth. The fuck you're gonna take my back? I don't care if it's in the back. Fuck that shit. And so I would have to get an implant and they put the screw in and then it's like 6 months. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting ready to turn 40. I can't be having a fucking missing back tooth on my birthday. But so far,
just about to look like you know the niggas that be smiling super hard. That got perfectly straight teeth, but always got the back teeth missing.
No, it's not the back teeth, Kel. We call it. We say that person has that tooth missing.
I still love you, mama.
And it's like, it's the tooth, right? You can see it. Like,
and
you're not going to be able to see.
a couple of your back joints. I still rock with you. I'm still rocking with you. Yeah.
I'm talking about missing that
I know,
tooth.
yeah.
And you know what? I looked that up, and it's something that is not even, it has nothing to do with, well, maybe for some, flossing, brushing. It's like a genetic thing, and you're just more prone to having. That's why so many people are missing that tooth. It's not just because that many people is just neglecting that area. No, the shit just happens.
I love how you call it. You guys call it missing that tooth. That's so
tooth.
good.
Yeah.
We notice it.
Hell of that too.
Reality shows, in person, anywhere. I'm like, oh, they're missing that, and some are missing both of that teeth.
See, because I immediately think, I'm like, damn, this cat used to smoke dope or something. Like, but it immediately jumps in my head.
No, it literally is something that is out of their control.
That could be a part of it for some people. I feel you on that, Kel.
No question.
But not all, though.
And if you can't pay $1 million to get a dental implant and a fake tooth, I guess you're just missing that tooth.
The system.
It costs like, what, 35, 40 for a full set of teeth, I think? Might be even more. 50?
I think it's more than that. For the full joint?
For a whole implant?
For a full set of veneers?
No, that's I think that's like 10, 30,000.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
I don't know.
It's like 30, I think. I think it's like 30 or 40 for a full set of teeth.
Right. Yeah. And that's another reason why we didn't go with that dentist in Seattle, because his homegirl, the front desk lady, was like, okay, you need a root canal, so it's $4,800. But today you'll only have to pay $3,100, and we'll send it to insurance, and it might be more than that, so you owe us money, or it might be less and you get money back.
But if you do it in the next 12 minutes,
goodbye. I'm not paying you
$500.
I'm not paying you anything. I'm sorry. Thank you for your sales pitch. I will die and hope I make it to my dentist tomorrow. Okay.
Hey, you guys, you know what? So this conversation we're having is kind of the direction now I think we should go with the episode, because I don't know. Wait, I don't.
I don't want to. I don't want to
Well,
go
no.
there.
Well, I had a totally different thing slated, but like I like where this is going. So this is my question for you guys because, Grant, you guys have a bunch of kids. Marcus played in the league, so my guy probably had a ton of injuries and stuff. Jess, you have crazy allergies. So like when you guys get sick, because I've always heard about this in relationships. Wives are always like, when my husband gets sick, he's such a big baby, or when my wife's sick, she's this way or this way. Out of you two, like, who is the bigger baby when they're sick?
I would say that I usually get it bad.
Whatever it is,
when it comes to sickness.
He's either a baby or he gets it more fucked up than anybody in the house.
You know, it runs through the kids and they get like the stomach virus and it goes through everybody. And I think I'm Superman. I think I'm immune. I'm not going to get it, but I get it after everybody else get it, after it's ran through the whole house. And I am completely shut down. I'm in the fetal position.
We was going to call 911 one
done,
time.
Right? But yeah, because I was...
you were scared.
At that point, I had the drizzling shit. So like it was like a running faucet at that point.
No, that was a different one.
Oh, but I've had that before too, and that was bad. And everybody's been there, so it's like
no one likes pissing from their ass. Trust me.
I don't really get sick.
Yeah,
but I have a lot of small fucked up things happen that just kind of add up, and it's like,
Jess has a high threshold for pain though, just like she talked about. She had this tooth deal, and anybody that's had a root canal, and
it was for an abscess.
I know, but it's nerves are exposed and things are happening, and it's painful. I've talked to people about it, and they said it was some of the worst pain that they've ever felt. Well, that's the dinner.
He was like, it's 3 things: childbirth, an abscessed tooth, and what was the other one? Because I didn't give birth vaginally, but I've done all 3. So what did he say? The third, kidney stones.
Oh God, that is my biggest fear, dude. Is a kidney stone. Oh, that is my idea of hell.
That'll take you out as well.
I don't even want to talk about it, Kel. Stop it. Stop.
That'll take you out.
Don't bring it to life.
It'll wreck your life. But you know what? This was worse than all of that. Even after my last C-section with Cash, I cried a couple of times because when you've been cut open 50,000 times, each time it gets a little bit harder to recover. And but this brought me to my knees. And I was doing breathing exercises like I knew how to push out a baby. That's how bad.
And I was kind of sitting there just looking like...
he didn't know what to do.
Yeah. There was nothing I could do.
Right. He's like, I'm like, I can't move. I can't. It's not.
But that's not so much being a baby. That's in deep, in some serious pain. So I would step out and maybe say that not so much I'm the bigger baby, but sometimes
it's just different.
I experience, because I'm not used to it. I don't get sick all the time either.
Right.
But I don't know.
It's just, no.
I get it bad when I get it. I do.
You got it bad. Yeah.
Do you guys ever feel at all that maybe when one of you are sick or injured or whatever, that like you think that the other person may be over exaggerating a little bit, where you're like, I know this ain't that bad. Like why are you making this worse than it is?
Never.
See, it's like the girl who cried wolf. Are you kidding me?
No, I know, Jess.
I was legit.
I know.
Because in my head, I'm like, oh, power through, girl.
Yeah.
You know, you're not doing shit.
As far as thinking that my wife could be putting a little extra sauce on the injuries or the sickness at times. Maybe in the past I might have thought that, or just in general, but I know she deals with pain well. So if she's having issues, I know that it's serious, right? She doesn't really have the conventional way of doing things. You're not so much a good patient, I guess is what I mean. If you need to...
What the fuck does that mean?
Listen. If you need to sit up, or you need to do this, or
Marcus, I couldn't sit. I couldn't do anything.
I know, but in my mind, I'm like,
He's like,
okay,
just lay down. I'm like, I cannot
just
move
lay down
a centimeter right
and try
now.
to relax, try to find some comfort, right? And that's not so much you crying wolf, but that was just really pain, and you couldn't do anything but just sit kind of in an awkward position that looked like it made it worse. So
Right. It wasn't. It was actually helping.
right.
To
So
just
as your
sit
partner
like
to
that.
sit there and watch that, I'm like, oh, what can I do? And
You
that's
did the right thing.
Yeah.
You called the emergency dentist.
They called the emergency dentist, and we tried to make it happen. But
Even somebody was at our house that was a former dental whatever, and she wanted to come upstairs, and I couldn't even let her up. I was like,
Right.
I cannot have anybody come talk to me, touch my face. There's no fucking way. I complain a lot. I do. Absolutely. But I wasn't playing with this.
so do you think I'd be putting a little extra on it
No.
at times when I'm
No, but
sick?
we talk about this often because he has his injuries. He knows why he has them, right? He put his body through hell for 10 years. So rightfully so, you're going to have these injuries, and his injuries
deserve it, is what
are,
you're saying.
you
Nice.
deserve them, right?
All right.
And
Okay.
he's going to do things to help remedy these injuries. But I've had some in the past few years injuries that I don't know how it happened. I don't know how you fix it. And so that's where it's really frustrating because you don't really know. Like, why is this happening to me? I can't pinpoint it. And can you do anything about it?
So as a married couple, are we comparing and saying whose injuries are
Yep.
better, or
Yep.
who's more validated to be
Yep.
in pain? And
Yep.
what I'm hearing is
Yep.
that your is
My
a little
pain
bit
is
better
justified.
because
Yours isn't.
I put myself through trauma, a car accident every weekend for
By choice.
10 years. So I deserve it. Not that I deserve it, but I know where
Damn
I'm
it.
at.
Really, Marcus? Really? You're going to
Hey,
put...
I'm
really?
just making sure.
No, but I'm saying you know...
Why
You
and-
know.
yeah.
You know what is wrong. You know what you have to do to fix it.
Does one take care of the other one better when someone's down for the count?
Yes. He takes care of me way better. Way better.
Why would you say that? I like to hear like the pros to your cons, I guess.
I mean, my guy did wipe your booty a couple months ago. I do remember that.
I was okay with that.
When was that? After I had the baby? After I had cash?
No,
When I had surgery?
he had surgery.
I think when you had surgery, remember?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he
You.
was like,
Yes.
"Can I pull down your pants?"
Yeah, I couldn't. Yes, that's right.
I got
He
you. I'll
did-
take care of you.
He
I
did
got
wipe.
you.
Wait a minute. That's funny. I'm like, which time did he wipe my? Okay. So, anyways,
That's love, though, man. That's real love right there, man.
I got your back. I wiped properly too. I went back,
Oh,
right? The
my
back to
God.
make sure, right? Because you don't want to
my
push that
God.
thing down. You want to
Marcus, are you
up and toss. My bad. I was playing. I think Jess may, or I may take care of Jess better.
I have more ailments.
Nah, because I don't
do.
know. I don't really.
I do.
I don't put my stuff out there as much until I really have to, right? Unless I'm sick, or I'm hurt.
Right. Well, he does. We don't really get sick that
Right,
often.
yeah, no.
But I
We've been
will help
blessed.
him put on his socks, clip his toenails because he can't get down to do that.
Shout
Sometimes
out
he
to the
struggles to
NFL.
put on his socks. I will help him put on his socks. I will help him do things that he can't do. And I am hoping, fuck a chiropractor, but you do something to where
Eventually,
I don't have
I'll
to
to get a
be-
hip replacement or do something.
right,
So, yeah.
because I'm thinking long term, and to watch, you know what, the way my trajectory, he'll be wiping my ass and pushing me in a wheelchair before I push him. But anyways, I don't want we're getting older, and these injuries, and if you are already not able to get your sock on, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in 10, 15 years. So I'll
be a robot by then. I'll have all my stuff. It'll be a titanium, a vibranium, or yeah, something. But yeah, the technology is already outstanding.
Well, that's good.
So that's
good.
What I'm looking for.
And he's gonna go for it. They've been kind of like, you don't need a hip replacement. Yes, you need a hip replacement. Oh wait, don't do it now. Do it now, because when you're older, it doesn't fucking even make sense. Yeah, we take care of each other.
In no time, as they say, humans are the sex organs of the machine world. You'll be a T-800 from Terminator, Marcus, in no time.
Real. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, and I'll be good.
Skynet, baby.
Robot chicken.
Skynet, aka the metaverse. So what happens? And I don't know how often if this has ever happened, but what happens, especially with the amount of children y'all got? What happens when you guys both get sick? Has that ever happened?
Yeah, we had COVID. And we were both sick. And
what did we do?
I'm not sure what the kids did.
Yeah. The door was locked.
Because we were coming out with masks and plastic gloves trying to fix their shit. And we had a nurse coming over. Shout out to Wendy. Mm-hmm. A mobile nurse coming over, and Wendy, and she was like, you might as well take off the gloves and the mask.
They got it
because they're gonna get it. Just take the shit off. But
yeah,
we're never sick together. That was the first time we've ever been sick at the same time. Have you been sick at the same time as Ange?
No, actually, I don't think we haven't crossed that bridge yet, thank God. But we've been sick like literally like a day or two apart, and this was recently. So right after I saw you guys when we did the live show, came back. My daughter was sick. She threw up like once. Then like a day later, Orion was sick. He was puking, and then the next day, I was sick. And I was puking remember when I hit you up, Marcus? And I was I'm definitely sick. And I was, and I was just puking. I puked like 8-9 times. Like, and Ange immediately is like, oh my God, we have fucking neurovirus. And I'm like, God, don't say that. Right. I guess something has been floating around here in Vegas, because I'm talking to other parents and friends of ours that are like, oh yeah, my kid was sick, was puking, my husband was sick, then my wife, whatever. And so like, yeah, it all went down the line, and Ange got sick, and it was all like a day apart of each other. It's fucking
24
crazy.
hours each.
It's kids. Yeah, it's just kids. Like these kids are walking little germ bags.
They are.
And they bring this shit home, and then it's like, fuck.
They're walking little germ bags, but they're like, they can bounce back very fast. They're little immune systems.
Very fast.
And you pass it. That's when he's been like super sick, is the neurovirus.
Right,
and
That shit beat me up. You're right.
Mine was different. I didn't puke, nothing, but I just couldn't eat, and I just, whatever. This guy... It runs through, and when it gets to him, he's finished.
It's mutated to the super
the super neurovirus.
Yeah, the super
seriously.
neuro.
Damn,
Marcus, are you allowed puker when you have when you've got neurovirus? Because that's the problem with me. Like my son, like hears me in the bathroom throwing up. And Orion is just cracking. He thinks it's the funniest shit in the world. I'm like, dude, because he's like, Dad, why are you yelling? I'm like, I'm puking. Like, it's so bad.
I think it's subjective when you puke. I don't think you need to do all of that.
Am I allowed
really
puker?
don't think you need
I'm
the
not allowed
theatrics or anything like that. Just fucking throw up.
I can't help it, Jess. And then when I'm feeling like, and I'm the type of puker when I'm sick, like I don't like just hovering over the toilet waiting to start like, Yeah, I just get my fucking I just fuck
You're
it.
a
I'm
finger
just,
down the throat guy. Oh,
absolutely. Get it out the
Finger
way,
down
dude.
the throat.
No.
You know, I attempted that once when I was like 18, and I went to a party, and they were not only pouring Jose Cuervo shots, but they were doing Jose Cuervo margaritas. And I was at somebody's house,
Yikes.
and I knew I was going to throw up, and I went outside, and I proceeded to do this, and I threw up on my hand right before I got my finger there. So anyways,
Fuck.
yeah, no, we're not loud pukers.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not. But we have a daughter that's a loud puker, and I can't stand it.
Is that Cass?
Kenny.
Kenny? Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Jess doesn't do throw up. Like if anybody throws up, even if the dog throws up, I'm the one that has to.
Get
the spray,
I'm a
get
sound
the
person,
towels
and it's a sound thing.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
Yeah, so the kids are
It
sick,
just
and this isn't a knock on your parenting.
no,
Just,
fuck that. I don't do it.
But she
You
turns
do
the
it.
other way, right? If the kids are throwing up, she'll walk
Well,
this
Marcus
way.
is like, "Oh, come throw up on my shirt." I'm like, "What
And it's
the?"
happened.
I'm like, "What the fuck? Get away from me!
I bring them
Turn
in.
fucking that
I
way."
console. They're going through a tough situation.
Well, this
right?
is where you shine, okay?
So I'm like, okay,
You shine.
Hey, it's okay. And I've been in dress clothes. I've been.
You just let him throw out, and
Dressed
I
to the
just
T,
am
and-
not that way. I just can't do it.
Do the kids help out at all when you guys are sick?
No. Well, like we said, we're not really sick.
But when someone is sick though, or like say like oh mom, I'll bring you something, out, like
They could if we needed them to, but I know that we try to keep them away. If we're going through,
Yeah.
we kind of take care of each other, right? We
Yeah, we don't
are
want to.
soft, so we try
We
to
don't need to
shield
bring the kids into
from
this,
that.
especially
We should be
if
bringing
there's a
them in,
possibility
though.
that we're contagious
I know,
or something like
right,
that.
yeah.
Like, kid, you have the neurovirus. I don't know. Get fucking quarantined. Like, stay in your room for the next 3 days, and you can come on out when you're better. Don't fucking get sick, and don't be a loud puker.
And if your spouse is missing a couple teeth, and you still rock with them anyway because it's deeper than that.
No, it's because our government and our system is fucked up, and it doesn't allow you to take care of your teeth when shit like that happens. You know what? Your teeth can kill you. If I would have
true.
continued, I couldn't have lived with that pain.
Right, yeah.
So I was like, I
Facts.
don't know how you know what you do? You drink, you fucking do whatever drug you can to numb the fucking pain, because
That's fair.
there's no way to live. I could not move.
now, Jessica, I'm not about to sit here and blame the government on you grinding your teeth.
Okay, no, but I'm saying when you're missing those teeth and can't replace them, right? Any dental issue, if I wouldn't have had health insurance or something like that, or dental insurance or whatever, what am I going to do? What was I going to do? I would have just died.
Yeah.
Out of pocket.
It's weird when
No,
you see
can you
young
get out of
people
pocket?
that have that tooth missing though. Like I've seen young people with that.
Kel, what
and
did
I'm
I
like,
tell you?
dog. I'm like, but listen,
What did I tell you?
You can't be 19, okay, and have the mouth of a 57-year-old. Like,
There's
what are you doing with your
There's
life?
hella 19-year-olds.
What did I
with
tell you? And I
mouths
think
of a
it's more
50-year-old.
prevalent in like black people than it's something. It has something to do with the genetics, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know.
Not all my back teeth.
We get in some different communities. I would imagine it's a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we only notice black people.
Right.
Well, no, and people too, like you said, though, some people just can't afford to take
true.
care of their teeth.
Right. I know many other people are missing that teeth.
But there's people too, well-off people that like don't believe in like flossing. Like I've heard people like, yeah, dude, I don't floss. I'm like, what do you mean you don't floss? Like, nah, I don't. That's stupid. What's the point of flossing?
Are you a
I'm
heavy
like,
flosser, Kale? I mean, it sounds
absolutely,
like it.
dude. I got people to this very day ask me if my teeth are veneers because my teeth are so straight and white, and I take that as a
That
compliment.
has nothing to do with flossing. I am not a flosser. I did not start flossing until I was an adult, right? And I didn't start having a bunch of cavities until I had kids. And whatever nutrients they take from your fucking teeth, it's all bad.
Kids
so
take nutrients
floss
from your
does not
teeth?
get you a straight teeth. It doesn't.
That's
it
a
might
new one for me. I didn't
get
know
you
that.
out of a cavity or two.
Look, flossing help with your gum health. If you want to have nice, fresh, healthy gums and you don't want your gums to be bleeding
Right.
when every time the doctor scrapes and cleans your teeth,
Or they'll be
I
running
suggest
from
you
your
floss
teeth
your
too,
teeth.
at the gums, and then you get your teeth will be elongated.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Kate. How about this?
Follow at
Truly Unruly Cups.
Caitlin's Kicks to check out this, and she will hook you up.
Thank
Thinking about
you.
getting some shoes done. I was talking to Dylan about it.
Oh,
off
yeah, she
camera,
does shoes, too.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is totally not the topic that you had in mind, but
I like this though. I bet this was conversational.
being that I had a near-death experience.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's telling couples out there when your partner is in distress or sick, take care of that motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And believe him,
God
and
damn
don't
it.
just
Believe him
yeah.
because he could have been. Well, I'm not like that though. It
I
would be
know.
one thing if I was like that all the time, but I'm not like that. So he was like, "Oh shit, what do I do?" But you did the right
Right.
thing.
High five.
You called some emergency dentist that was suspect. We don't even know if he's a real dentist.
Well, we needed you to see somebody though, so
I
that was
needed-
my
it's
thing.
right.
So take the pressure off me.
You did,
So
and they gave me a prescription
right.
that for Percocet, and guess what? No,
Right.
not good on your stomach and not good on your bowels.
Marcus Trufant, Jessica Trufant. My name is Kel. Of course, you can listen to us on your favorite podcasting app. Of course, you can catch the visual. Just subscribe to Marcus Trufant on YouTube. Follow the page, Truly Unruly _podcast on Instagram. Catch us every Sunday on the Converge channel. Anything else?
That's it, sir. I think you got it, man.
Yeah.
Good job, Kel. Good job.
Good
today,
job.
man.
All right, y'all. Till next time. Peace and love.